decided to go with just plain less than because I didn't want to throw too many curveballs at you right now. Okay. So if this is the inequality that I'm interested in solving, then let me make a little list of critical numbers up here. Okay? There's one critical number we can get right now off the bat. We're going to get some critical numbers by solving, but we also get critical numbers by deciding what would make a denominator 0. What would I have to plug in for x there to get 0? Negative 8. There's going to be something special that happens at negative 8. So we want to make sure to include that number. Otherwise, let's solve. Okay? The related equation would be 4x minus 3 over x plus a equals 2. So somebody taught me through the steps of solving that equation. First step should be multiply by x plus a. Awesome. So 4x minus 3 equals 2x plus 16. It's gross. Subtract some 2x's and stuff, right? Sorry, I like doing that. Catches people off guard. So x would equal 19 over 2. Which is, what, like 9.5-ish? Right? No, that's like exactly like 9.5. So those are my critical numbers. Negative 8 and 9.5. On my number line, I plot those, and make sure you plot them in order. They do have to go from smallest to largest. That's how our number lines go. I mean, yeah, I think that's silly, but some people didn't know that. 19 over 2. And so once again, we should pick some representatives from each interval. And then I'll let you in on a secret. You can pick any number. I would recommend whole numbers. Although, the calculations are going to get a little gross. You probably want to have a calculator handy. Because unless you're really super careful and you pick just the perfect x, you're probably going to get a fraction over here. Okay? So, you know what? Let me help you guys out. I'll pull up my calculator. Meanwhile, I'll be thinking about the x's you want to pick. Somebody pick a number less than negative 8. You got lots of choices. Negative 9. What did you say, Summer?
Negative 2.
Nope, negative 2 wouldn't work because negative 2 is bigger than negative 8. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, did somebody suggest a negative 9? Alright, that's the boring choice. If you want to add some excitement to these problems, then pick, you know, like negative 203.
Why in the world would you do that?
What did I just say? To add some excitement to the problem. You need a better reason than that? Oh. Come on. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so somebody said negative 9? No. Stop misbehaving. There we go. So if I'm taking negative 9 and I'm plugging it in, that's 4 times negative 9 minus 3 on top, divided by negative 9 plus 8 on bottom, which I could have done in my head, and I get 39. Okay, good choice. So that's 39. And I want to know, should 39 be less than 2? True or false?
False.
Very false, right? So was negative 9 a solution? So nothing else less than negative 8 would be a solution either. Okay. Next up. Summer, do you want to do negative 2 still?
Yes.
Okay. Me, I would have picked 0, but I'm smart. Alright, so if I'm plugging in negative 2.
I'm trying to add excitement.
So that's a negative 2 now, and that's a negative 2, and I get that number. And it doesn't really matter so much. Is that number less than 2? Yes, you bet. That's true. So we shade the middle. Lastly, we pick anything bigger than 9.5.
32.
32. I like where you're at there, Sam. So we change this to a 32. I change this to a 32. And it wasn't a home run, like some of you might have been expecting. Right? If I plug in x equals 32, I get 3.125. But is 3.125 less than 2? No, not really. So that didn't work. Okay? What about the endpoints themselves? Like if I take 19 over 2 and I plug it in, is it going to work? If I plug in 9.5?
Okay, you just told me that my 06 teacher lied to me. Does that mean that if it's not equal, or you kind of never answered that question?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I will address that in 45 seconds. Thank you for your patience. Is that a surprise though? When I plug in when I plug in 9.5, I'm getting 2, right? Why? Because that was what I figured out the solution was supposed to be. 19 over 2 is what I got, so that the thing would really actually equal 2, right? Okay, so Tara's point is, she had a teacher, a very wise teacher I'm sure, tell her that would 19 over 2 work? Did you already know, before we even plugged it in, that 19 over 2 wasn't going to work?
Yeah.
Why?
He said because if it's not greater than or equal, then it's only greater than, so it's the parentheses instead of the bracket.
Here's what happens. Like 102% of the time. If you're trying to solve an inequality, and it's plain less than or plain greater than like this, these critical numbers aren't going to get included. They aren't going to work. So no matter what, if you see less than or greater than and that's it, you know that's going to be a parenthesis there. It's going to be a parenthesis there, no matter what. So my final answer in interval notation, what do I have shaded? The numbers that start at -8 but with a parenthesis, comma, up to 19 over 2 parenthesis. Is that fair?